Hey y'all, back with another video. This is what I call a textured pixie. It's really quick, it's really easy. Just basically a lot of random pieces that you curl in different directions. But I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you from the mold to the way I curl the hair to what products that I use. So let's go. Okay, this is what you're going to need. To mold, I use Nairobi, which is what I always use. To style, I use Murray's pomade. I use Sebastian Shaper. And to curl it, I use what I always use, my Gilbert Tourmaline flat iron and my Curl Master flat iron from Sally's. You're also going to need rat tail comb and probably 2 of them. And that's okay. For the mold, I'm using my Nairobi, which is what I always use. And this is what I'm gonna call a regular mold because there's nothing spectacular about it. I'm not going to go on the side, I'm not going to go in the middle, but I'm going to have a really high part. It's going to be placed pretty high on my forehead, and it's going to be a deep part. I'm going to go all the way back to there. Okay, this is going to just go like this. It's just going to be split and down the middle. Not down the middle, but I'm just going to have this deep part and everything's going to come off this part. And then I'm going to make sure that from this section down, everything is going straight down towards my ear, and then the back I'm going to comb off that section, but it's still going to be straight back from that point. So from the end of the part this way, and then the back is going to be down like this. Because the highlight of this style is not necessarily anything to do with the shape necessarily. It has more to do with the texture of the hair. So I don't need to do anything fancy with the mold. It's pretty much a basic mold. I am going to do a little something with my sides because my edges, because that's just what, that's just what I like to do. You don't have to though. And because I don't like my hairline, I feel like it's too far back, so I always do something to give the illusion of my hairline being more forward than it is in actuality. So these are kind of like waves, but not really. It's not like a deep wave or anything. It's more like just a, just a little something, so that it's not plain. And so that it's not just combed forward for the sake of being combed forward and looking crazy, because that would be real crazy looking. So just this. This is le mold. Okay, I'll be back when I'm dry. Okay, back and dry. This is the mold dry. So what we're going to do is get started. First I'm going to put some grapeseed oil all over. Break the mold. And begin curling. And the key to this style is to keep it piecey. So you want to curl in big sections, larger than you probably normally would. And you don't want to bend your curler all the way over. You don't want a complete curl. You just kind of want to bend. You want a little arc in the piece of hair that you pick up. And I usually do this when I need a relaxer because I have more texture in my hair. So And because this style is something I want to be a bit stiff, I want this style to be a little stiff. I'm going to spray a little Sebastian Shaper first, just to give me a little bit of extra hold. I'm going to start right at the back of that part, and I'm going to curl everything on this side of the part. Will be curled this way. This side is going to be curled this way, all down, straight down toward my ear, in big chunky pieces. And that might even be a little too much of a curl. Like that. Okay, in the back, I'm going to take this first piece here, straight down, and just, and I'm going to continue that all the way down till about here, right at that bottom. The back is done, which is just curled straight down. As I got closer to the nape of my neck, I did curl the curls tighter and make them more of a defined curl. But as you go up, you want the curls to be less and less defined. So now we're going to style the hair. The curling is really quick and really easy because it's just very piecey, like I said. So you want to get into your roots with your fingertips and just kind of build up that texture and lift. You want to give it some lift. And now I'm keeping my part defined because that's the look I'm going for. And then I kind of pull the style back down like that. Okay, then I'm going to take some pomade like this. I work it in over all 4 fingers and my thumb. And then I take pieces. So you got to kind of know, you know, how you want the style to ultimately look, so you know what pieces to grab. And I just do that. Grab out certain pieces of it and put the pomade on it like that. That's what you're going for. And use as much or as little as you need or as you like, but the point is to create lots and lots and lots of textured pieces. So you just, you know, gotta be strategic about it. To me, I always say a shortcut, a short style is all about the shape. So whatever shape you like, you know, my face is longer, so I like more fullness here. Some people have a round face, so it looks really nice when it's really sleek here and they have more volume and fullness here. For me, like I said, I like it here, here. So I'm very cautious and I'm conscious of where I put pieces, how I place my curls, my waves. I'm doing the top now, but I'm gonna make sure to go back and add some of this texture to the sides to balance out my face. So that's the best way I can describe to you how you decide what pieces to grab and where those pieces are placed that you do grab. But that's all we're gonna do. Is this all over? Okay, so now I have pulled all the pieces out that I want. Got them all, you know, spiky. So I'm going to take my fingers again and go back to the root and just kind of fluff it so that it blends, so that it doesn't just look like flat hair and then pieces like randomly everywhere. You want the style to be cohesive and to look like, you know, it's intentional that you have pieces of hair sticking out everywhere. And, you know, anything you need to touch up, touch up. Okay, so I don't know what happened to my audio on this section, but all I'm doing is taking random pieces, taking the flat iron and flipping those pieces in an upward motion. I did it to both sides, a little in the top, and then also in the back. So this is the finished style. This is the front, side, other side, and the back.